Let's learn about Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon, there it is. All right, the basics. Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon is a 2023 mecha-based vehicular combat game developed by one of my favorites, From Software. It's published by Bandai Namco, and it was released on the PlayStation 4, 5, Windows, Xbox One, and the Series X and S. It was released on the 25th of August, 2023, and everybody I've talked to seems to like it. The game takes place in the future where humanity has developed an interstellar civilization. A substance called coral apparently is a resource that is awesome, but instead of being super awesome, it blew up a star system, and people thought that awesome resource was gone. 50 years later, corporations flock to exploit the planet and control the coral that apparently came back. You, the player, are a badass, and you fight as an Armored Core pilot for the hope that you can get a new life. Going to the Armored Core website, this banner is badass. Already, I like it. Let's look up some key features. Fast-paced, omnidirectional battles, super mobility on land and in the air. You can customize your mech, thrilling boss battles, super awesome story, and on every platform, which is awesome. Scrolling down, we have news. They are patching it. I love to see patches. Shows that the developer cares. Oh, system requirements. What does this take? The balls it requires don't seem to be too large, which is always nice if you can't afford a awesome computer. Looks like you can play on a potato. Let's check out the beginner's guide. The 3 key points of the strategy and combat of AC6. Dude, I love that they have like an infographic right here. When you are facing a challenge, don't forget think 3-dimensionally, observe and learn, and assemble the right parts. Do it again. I think I could have used this in some Dark Souls games. All right, let's learn about the developer, From Software. I'm a huge fan of these guys. From Software Inc. is a Japanese video game development and publishing company. They have been around since November 1st, 1986, and originally did business software. Their first game was in 1994 called King's Field, which King's Field apparently was very difficult as a game. Apparently it refused to take it easy on players, which is a philosophy they still hold to this day. It was enough of a success that From Software decided to go to gaming. They made several more King's Field games, and immediately after King's Field, they created the Mecha Combat series Armored Core in 1997. They created other games, but became a huge success when they came out with Demon's Souls in 2009, followed quickly by Dark Souls in 2011, which success led to the creation of a genre known as Souls-like. Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring are all cited, and I agree with this. Those games are all known as some of the greatest of all time. Armored Core 6 uses the same engine as Elden Ring and Sekiro. Moving on to the publisher Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. They are also based in Japan, headquartered in Tokyo. They have also branches in Irvine, California, and France. Bandai Namco was formed in 2006 following a corporate merge between Namco and Bandai. They own a lot of IPs, including Pac-Man, Tekken, Soul Calibur, Ace Combat, and Pac-Man himself serves as the official mascot. They also own the IP to Sword Art Online. I did not know that. Let's check out the list. Oh my gosh, the list is long. Holy smokes. Ace Combat, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Dynasty Warriors, Tekken, we mentioned that. A lot more Dragon Ball. Food Network, Cook or Be Cooked, Dark Souls, Soul Calibur. The list goes on and on and on. One Piece. And soon I'll have to start thinking of stuff they don't own. I gotta move on. The list goes on and on and on. In 2020, their revenue was 240 billion yen, which equals that in USD. All right, let's learn about the team. The director is Masaru Yamamura. He is credited on 6 games: Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, I love that game, Dark Souls Remastered, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and the OG Dark Souls. He also has his own IMDb page. The artist is Kozo Maeda, who worked on the Dark Souls games, the Armored Core games, Sekiro games, Demon's Souls. Kozo has been around forever, it looks like, with them, and it's always difficult for me to find the artwork for these Japanese animators and artists because I can never find their portfolios, but here's some of it. It looks so cool. The composer is Kota Hoshino. Kota's been at From Software since 1998. Basically has done all the Armored Cores, it looks like. They did Tenchu, some Dark Souls, actually all Dark Souls, Elden Ring. Yeah, Kota's a badass. badass. And if you ever wanted to find out what a badass looks like, there you go. Speaking of music, let's check out the trailer. Oh, it's going now.
Where there's coral.
Coral is the resource? Yep.
Blood.
Oh, you know who that is? That's Endeavor from My Hero Academia. Oh, I love that voice actor. That's awesome. Oh, a good old-fashioned drop-in. Booyah! Dude, it looks so good. You know, there's something about a Japanese trailer that just gets me happy. I have no idea what's going on with this dialogue, but it makes you want to lean forward and do the right thing. Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Excellent trailer. Awesome. How was this game received? Mid to high 80s, 9 out of 10s, 87 out of 100 for PC Gamer. Nice. Shack News, bringing your Shack video game news. Gave it 9 out of 10. Videogamer.com gave it a 10 out of 10. Wow. They say soundtrack and visuals fire at full capacity. Awesome. Well, I'm glad they liked it. Cool. Looking at the sales of this game, it was the highest selling new release and overall game of the week when it was released and sold more than 1.3 million copies on Steam. That doesn't show the console sales, but made it the highest selling entry in the series. I think the game looks badass. I have yet to play it, but that's only because there has been so many good games this year. It's a good time to be alive. Hopefully we learned something about Armored Core 6. Now let's go play this game and enjoy ourselves.